where that green light is.
Where's the green light?
Right there.
Oh, I see it. Hi, everyone. So today, well, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Today we are going to tell you our goals in the future for Christmas and our not our goals in the future for Christmas. So what are trips we have planned in the future, what we loved about our trips in the past, and what we hope for in the future. And yeah, so in the past, well, first of all, we hit 1 million subs.
1 million?
I
wish. No. So
100.
this year we hit 100 subscribers pretty early.
Thank you, everybody.
I think we started the year out like around 50 or 60, and we were hoping to hit 100 by the end of the year. We hit it pretty early, and we're almost to 200 now, so it'd be pretty cool when we get to that point.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody who's subscribed to us and who's been with us like our whole time that we've been doing our YouTube channel. And so what we done in the past, I'm gonna do that first.
What we done this year?
Yeah, and then this year we have a lot of things we done. We done core, which was really fun. It was a good turnout. Yeah, we went on a seaplane, which was beautiful. We got to see a lot of like houses, which was fun. We did Cork, Keweenaw
Outdoor Recreation Coalition. We did cleanup.
That was fun. Yep. And I'm glad how many people showed up. We went. What mountain did we? What area did we clean up?
We went out to High Rock Bay, and we cleaned up around out there, plus along the roads.
We were going to go to Rocket Ranch, but we didn't have time, so we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so I'm glad of everybody who participated. So thank you for everybody who participated. That was really glad to help. I was really glad to see everybody help our environment. So we did core. We did
a lot of camping.
Manistee River, which was fun. We camped along the Manistee River
a handful of times.
Yes, which was really fun. Was that the river that we went swimming in?
Yeah,
we went swimming in there with John Colleen from Quill Quest. Was Rebel Outdoors there? Hunter? I don't think.
Yeah, he was there for part of it. Yeah.
Hunter was there from Rebel Outdoors. A bunch of other people. I know some of our other friends were there. And then we did Friendsgiving, which was really fun.
That was also along the Manistee River.
If you didn't watch our video that we posted, basically what it is it was our first year doing it, and I think it was everybody else's first year. So we went out on the Manistee River, and everybody brought a dish, and like it could have been anything, and everybody cooked it, and we hanged out. We made a big fire. We just communicated and had fun. And I remember my favorite part of the video is when we were doing the Friendsgiving. John from Cool Quest, he got like this big pan. And yes, I'm telling the pancake story because that was amazing. Okay. He got this big pan, and he poured. And when I saw it, I said, "I bet you can make a pancake in that thing, like the biggest pancake ever." And he said, "Bet ya," or something like that. And that night, we were gonna leave that morning because we stayed for 2 nights, I think. And Colleen, also from Cool Quest, she said to me, "We're making that big pancake in the morning." I said, "Really?" Yeah, you better not be joking around, because I'm serious about pancakes, which is funny. And so when we woke up, they were already getting everything ready. I was tired. I went to bed like around 10, and I was just really tired. And so they're already getting ready for the pancakes. it said 42 pancakes in that big thing, I think.
Oh, they mixed enough batter to make 42 pancakes.
Yes, that's a lot of pancakes.
Which made one giant pancake.
Yes. So first they took the batter in the big pan, and I was scared it was gonna like collapse when we flipped it. Like, we didn't think about what was gonna happen when we flipped it. So when we were going to flip it, we had spatulas, and we were gonna like use it and like take the pan on top somehow and like flip it. Yeah. Something.
I don't know. I got dragged into it. Halfway through flipping
it. Dad, get spatulas, Dad. And he brought two, and I said, hurry up. And I can't believe we did. It was burnt a little, but it was actually a pancake. Because when you think of a pancake, you actually think of a cake. And it actually was technically a cake because it had the thick layers.
Yeah.
Which, that was really cool. That was probably one of my favorite trips this year because
I think there's some of that in our video from the Friendsgiving weekend.
Yep. But if you didn't watch it, the Friendsgiving was probably one of my favorite trips because my dream came true. And thank you, John and Colleen, who obviously helped us, and Justin and Michelle from Misplaced Overland.
Yeah.
From Misplaced Overland, who also helped us with the batter, I think. And but yeah, that was really fun, and thank you everybody who also came on that trip. So next,
another big thing that changed for us this year was we got our Blue Water Overland camping trailer, the little off-road square drop.
Was worth it.
Yeah, it has a bunk bed for Adeline, and we used it a lot. We went camping almost every weekend from Memorial Day all the way through Labor Day and on beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going camping with it in a few days. We're going to go down to Hocking Hills State Park.
I'm excited.
In Ohio. Yeah.
So,
and we've never been there, so it'll be fun.
Yeah. So I think the big change about getting a new trailer was exciting. I mean, like, we've been going smaller, and because first we had this 30
foot
whatever it's called,
travel trailer.
Yeah. Then we had a Salem, and then we downsized to an A-liner, and now we're downsizing to a Blue Water Overland custom built trailer, which is, I mean, I miss the Salem at some points because at that point I've been in that trailer since I was like 1 or younger, and I grew up in that trailer. I camped in it. The A-liner, I don't really miss, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but there was a lot of things I didn't like too.
When we took our dog camping,
there was no room.
She laid on the floor looking like she was not having a good time, which made me feel sad. And it was fun when we had it, if we actually packed little.
Yeah,
but
it worked out good for core.
Yeah,
the one year
so
we
much
took it to
camping,
core.
though. Like, you think you got to pack really little, but if you think about it, you need more stuff than you may think.
Yeah.
And
we used it winter camping a couple times. We took it to the New Year's Eve camp out.
I don't know if I liked it winter camping. It wasn't that warm than our heater in the trailer.
Yeah, it had a propane furnace, but I think the diesel heater keeps the tent or the small trailer warmer.
It kicked off in the middle of the night.
Well, the propane heater kicks on and off, yeah.
Oh.
But we used it twice in the winter. Then we got our new camper early in the summer, late spring.
7th Samuel 72. Happy holidays and best wishes for the new year. Thank you.
Yeah, happy holidays to you too.
And thank you for watching our live stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically what we're saying is we're glad with our choices we made.
Yep.
And yeah, so for future trips, we have Hocking Hills, which we are going to in a couple days, like my dad said, and we are going to hike. Obviously, we're going with one of our other friends, and we're super excited to go. I don't really know a lot about it. And another trip coming up. Well, it's not really a trip. We're spending the night at my grandma's tomorrow, so that's not really a trip, but just something for Christmas. And I don't know if you want to call that a trip. We aren't bringing the trailer, I don't assume.
No,
but still.
But and
do you know
next
anything
year
about
we don't have
Hocking
any.
Hills?
Just stuff I've seen on the internet.
Like hiking.
I know there's a lot of cool rock formations and waterfalls and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then good news, we're doing CORE next year again.
Yeah.
We
got our tickets for CORE.
Maybe Overland the Red. It depends with school because I'll be in middle school next year. So I don't want to get homework from 7 different teachers. I don't like that.
Twice.
I don't like thinking about that. But maybe Overland the Red, it's like 2 weeks after CORE.
No, it's about a month after CORE.
But still, that's a lot of school
to miss.
But maybe Overland the Red. I know we've been thinking about it, but we already got CORE tickets, so we're excited to do CORE again. Is there any more trips?
I'm sure we'll do a lot of short weekend trips.
Yes.
I don't know about any more big events we're doing next year. There's a few I might want to check out and look into, but it depends if we can get time to get to them because they're all far away.
Yeah, I
know there's one. I think Justin and Michelle are talking about with us, Big Iron Overland Rally. It's like a Overland Expo and a concert kind of thing combined.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so I think I saw that on YouTube once.
Maybe. But I think it's like a 14 to 16-hour drive from here.
Ooh, that's really long. But yeah, we don't have a lot of new trips coming up. Like we just kind of wait to see what comes up, basically, because that's just we don't know.
We kind of plan most of our weekend trips during the week before the weekend.
Yeah.
Or if somebody else gets a hold of us and says, "Hey, want to go camping here?"
Yeah. Which a lot of people do, like our friends and stuff. Which it's fun camping with all of our friends, and again, most of our friends are subscribed to us. So, thank you for inviting us, and thank you for including us into your camping group. We love it. We're really glad that we can do this. I mean, I've been an outdoors kid since I was born. Since I was 4, I went to outdoor nature preschool, which was really fun.
Yeah.
And my school we go outside all the time. So just being out there camping, I found my happy place.
Yeah, and we do a lot of hikes together.
So we're glad that we do. We're really glad that we camp and stuff with you guys. So
next year we might try doing. We're kind of slowly accumulating some backpacking gear.
Yes.
So Adeline and I are thinking about doing a overnight or maybe 2-night backpacking trip.
Where would we go?
I'm thinking probably the Manistee River Trail.
Manistee River Trail. That's pretty long.
It's a 20-mile loop. We could probably get it done in a weekend.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Or at least do half of it.
I want to do like a mountain backpack hiking. Like climb, like a mountain trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do it. I don't want to do that.
Probably don't want to start out on that.
I see videos like that. Yeah, because obviously I never went backpack hiking before. Wait, has Mom?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, we've gone on hikes before, but we haven't carried gear and camped and along the way.
See, I gotta prepare before we go if we ever go backpack hiking because I'm one of those people who always pack extra things. Like Mom always taught me, pack extra clothes, pack extra this. You never know what could happen. And so since I grew up hearing that, I'm like, okay, I have to pack extra. But then you see your bag gets really full and heavy. So you gotta do limited when it comes to back hiking. So backpacking.
It's okay. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's a long day. We just came home from my grandma's. And we spent the whole day there, and I've been up since 6 a.m.
Watch the Lions win. Win the division.
Yeah, Lions, let's go Lions. But so backpack hiking. I'm just gonna say backpack hiking. you need to pack limited things, I feel like, because
you don't want to have to carry a bunch of extra stuff you don't need.
Then you'll lose more energy.
Yeah.
But I was brought up to pack extra things.
So right now
I need to prepare. I need to practice.
We have a couple packs, and we have what do we have? Oh, we have like a backpacking little camp stove kind of thing that packs up real small. So yeah, we're getting there.
And then we need to buy like a 80-ounce water bottle. Wait, where would we refill it?
We'd have to get some water filtration bottles.
I always wanted to drink out of the mountain. I always wanted to. I don't know why. I just seen people do it, and I'm like, oh, it looks so crystal clear. But yeah, there's nothing much new. I mean, we're working slowly, very slowly. Just taking it one step at a time. I do have something to share in the future.
What's that?
That may happen. We might, maybe we've been talking about it, about a podcast for a channel. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, Dad got this computer chair. This is my chair from my room. This that said on, this is our little L desk, and then we have a monitor, and then this is obviously the microphone. We want to maybe start a podcast, but we gotta do more work still, and we gotta talk more about it.
Kind of figure out
like what we
want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And like, this is like a miniature office kind of thing. Like, we still gotta get it arranged. Like, we only started this office like 2, 3, 4, 6 months ago.
Probably about 3 or 4 months ago. We kind of started making this room into an office, and then half of it's office and half of it kind of accumulated stuff is storage. Like we need to sort. So we gotta get back to cleaning it up in here.
But yeah, that's another thing that may happen in the future. Like, it's a lot of people who don't have a channel or whatever. Guys, it's a lot more work than you may think. Even I don't edit the videos, but you see, I gotta get ready. I gotta know what I say. Trust me, he has to take videos like 4 times before we actually get it right.
Sometimes.
Because I mess up. With
or you're just like, do it again.
Do it again. You don't get my good side. But
you do good.
Yeah, I do good. We try. And even our first live stream was not that good. But it's just a lot of work, and we're glad that you guys like our videos. So what I'm leading here is that the if we do ever use a podcast, it's gonna be in the future, definitely, because as like, did I say use a podcast?
Yeah, that's all right.
If we ever do have a podcast, it's gonna be in the future, obviously, like maybe later in the future, because we have to figure out what we're gonna call it. What we gotta still get like more electronic devices. We maybe want other people on our podcast. We don't know yet what we're gonna even call it. Like stuff like that. But right now we have a channel, and we like it that way. Ooh, we have a Mick Chubby Hubby. Hello, Mr. Chubby Hubby. Hello, and Merry Christmas, Adventure Anywhere. I hope all is merry and bright. You too, and have a good Christmas tomorrow, because tomorrow's Christmas, obviously.
Yeah. But Merry Christmas.
We if you just got on today, I went to one of my grandma's. We went to my grandma's for Christmas Eve to celebrate her family, and then we went over. And then tomorrow we're gonna celebrate Christmas at our house in the morning, and then we're going to go to other grandma's, my uncle's house, for Christmas there too. So yeah, 3 Christmases. It's
in
a
2
lot.
days. Yep.
It's a lot. Usually we have it like a week apart. We kind of separate it,
A few days, a day here, or 1 day for each usually.
Yeah, we kind of separate it, but it's what worked out this year. It's gonna be a lot, but I'm excited. Mr. Chubby Hubby, Merry Christmas to all in chat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas is my favorite. I love Christmas.
Yeah. And then, like you said, next week we'll be going to Hocking Hills in Ohio, and we've never been there, and our friends going with us have never been there, so that'll be a lot of fun for us to all check that out, and then we'll get to spend New Year's together down there. So
wait, we're spending New Year's down there too?
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then we got some Welch's sparkling drink.
Oh yeah, you got some Welch's sparkling grape juice for the kids.
The kids, I like that stuff. It's good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Yeah. Heard it's beautiful down there. We watched a Michigan Rocks video, and he went down there, and it was beautiful. I saw that it's beautiful, and I'm excited to go in like the caves. I want to go in the caves.
Yeah.
I want to go in the caves, but I don't know if you're allowed to in the winter.
Probably. I don't think there's probably no snow there because we're further north than they are, and we don't have any snow. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to go to it. It says, "Have you heard of the Adventure Closet?"
Nope.
What is it?
I have to look it up.
Is it like a channel?
I don't know.
Mr. Chubby Hubby, can you tell us what it is? It says, a channel.
It's a channel. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
They're probably cool, just like us.
I think one channel, I know we've seen some videos from that area from Cattywampus. Cattywampus Overland. They had some videos around Hocking Hills.
Yes.
Who else? Oh yeah, Michigan Rocks.
Michigan Rocks. There's
a handful of them on there.
John Colleen?
I don't know if they do that.
I would assume they went to Hocking.
But what's kind of crazy about Hocking Hills is I have family in West Virginia, and when we go to visit them, we basically drive right by that area, and we just never really realized it or checked it out because we're always like on our way somewhere else. And
I'm excited to see the water bottle. Sorry, I can't talk today. I'm excited to see the waterfalls when we go. Because it's going to be cold outside, and I assume
it probably won't be too bad.
Hopefully snowy a little. Yeah. I hope for a little snow there.
It'll probably be pretty warmer than when we go camping in the UP in February.
Let's hope 60-degree weather and little snow, which isn't possible, but I still hope. I hope for snow on Christmas. But yeah, we just been kind of planning of those trips, and if there's any other trips that we see or come across, then we might go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and we'll definitely go to the UP in February probably and stay at Tahquamenon Falls State Park like we did last year.
We did last year. They do it like every year. Last year was my first time. It's like a hike.
Snowshoeing.
It's a snowshoe hike through the Tahquamenon Falls, and last year we accidentally got there a little late, so we had to catch up with a group, and it was hard, like walking fast in snowshoes, especially in the UP. You can tell how that could be hard to do, especially in snowshoes. But Dad's getting really fast, so I better step up my game on snowshoes. Yeah. They have snowshoe races. Did you know that?
But the snowshoes we have aren't really made for
they're
running.
They're special ones, but
yeah,
I want to try
have the right ones.
Snowshoe races.
That might be fun. Yeah.
But yeah, the Tahquamenon Fall hike. It's like so there's this girl that goes around. She tells stories from up there. Like there's this one bear story she tells. And she goes around like to Claremont Falls, and
it's like a guided snowshoe tour around the area, and you kind of learn the history of the forest and just the history of the park and what that general area of the Upper Peninsula.
And then another place we always go, usually once a year, is Akiak Falls, which I don't know if we're gonna do it.
Yeah, this past year we didn't go there because it's like
we did this year. I thought.
No, it was 2 years ago. This year we didn't really have any real good like hot weather for swimming. But Akiak Falls is in the Lower Peninsula, but it's a small waterfall that you can swim in. But it's really cold, so if it's not pushing 90 or hotter out, it's pretty miserable after like 5 minutes.
The closest year, so I remember 2 years ago when we went, which was the last year before this year when we went, was we were celebrating, I think it was your guys' anniversary is what I would say. Or it might have been Mom's birthday. I don't remember. We were there for a special reason. That's all I remember. And we went in the waterfall. As soon as I put my toes in, my toes were numb, and that was my third or second time going there. I think second.
Yeah, second time.
Second time, yeah. And so it was my second time, and I went in there for about 15 minutes, and we were just out of there. We were on the road to wherever we were gonna be, and then my first time we went, it was really fun.
That was when we had the A-liner.
Oh yeah, that was when we had the A-liner.
We spent the weekend at Sheboygan State Park, and then on our way home we stopped at Akiak Falls.
Oh.
And then we actually popped the A-liner up in the parking lot so you guys could change afterwards.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Then the first time I went, we didn't discover the whole adventuring yet. We just kind of went there. I mean, we still camped a little.
We were camping with our big trailer.
Yes,
and we just drove up there for the day.
So when we went to Akiak Falls the first time, was it your guys' first time too when I went, or no?
No, because I went there once
when
I was a kid.
Too.
Yeah. It was Mom's first time there.
But when we went, at first I was scared, I think I was scared, and then I was in, and it was really hot that day. I remember I was like muggy.
I still don't think you've jumped off
the rocks. I remember jumping off the rocks and like going down and up. But so I remember I went in, I started kind of like going around, and I remember two specific things. One, climbing up on the rocks, and then Dad like going right there, like going to catch me so I don't stub my toe on a rock or hit my head. I jumped down, go under for a second, and come back up. And I remember that happened because I remember I went like cannonball, and I choked on the water.
Oh yeah.
That's how I remember it happened. And then I remember, so basically Akiak Falls. It's like a little waterfall, bigger, and like there's like little mini waterfalls all over the place. And so there's a waterfall by us. Dad said, "Come on, go under the waterfall with me." He said it feels good to put your back against it.
Yeah.
So like we put our back against it, and it was freezing cold.
Oh yeah.
But like it felt good. It was it colder? Do you think it was colder than Lake Huron?
Probably.
Yeah. So we go to Lake Huron like every year, swim and take ice baths. It was my first time getting hit by a whitecap there, actually.
Oh yeah, last year when we went, it was like 57 degrees outside. Mm-hmm. But she really wanted to swim, so I promised her we'd swim
and
that weekend.
And some of my dad's buddies went swimming too.
Yeah, so me and Adeline and a couple of my friends all went into Lake Huron when it was 57 degrees outside for about 20 minutes.
I was in there longer than.
Yeah,
I was in there longer than the boys.
Pretty long. Yeah.
One of my dad's friends that's a girl was in there.
Yeah, Sarah stayed in there pretty long.
Yeah, Sarah. She stayed in there really long.
I think the water temperature that day was actually warmer than the air temperature.
And I was shivering. I couldn't feel mine. It says, "That's all you." Well, I personally like.
It wasn't bad once you got used to it.
I like hot things, and I love cold. Like ice baths because it's good for you because your body loosens up basically. I don't know. It's good for you. But then there's a white cap coming, and Dad didn't warn me to plug my nose or close my eyes or anything. So
we had been kind of floating over the waves as they come, but the white cap just kind of went right through us.
Big white cap, splash, and and my mom has a video. You better not post it or anything. It's really embarrassing. But as soon as that happened, I was scared of all the waves. I was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want the waves. I was terrified. That was probably, now that I look back on it, that was the most funniest thing that ever happened to me at Lake Huron. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And Akiak Falls was fun.
So what was your favorite thing we did this year? Or one of your favorite things?
One of my favorite things that we did this year? That's a head scratcher. We did a lot this year.
I think for me, probably the seaplane. Because that was
I like the seaplane.
Really cool experience.
I wonder if there's something that could top the seaplane. Well, obviously Cork would be one of it. Because Cork, if you haven't followed this channel like long enough, people who have know that I love animals and I love the world and I hate animals mixed with trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a girl who, if I see a can on the ground, I want to pick it up. So I do. So Cork was my home and was my family. And I love seeing like how people do clean up the mountain up there.
Yeah.
They do. It says, I need to go. I hope you have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks, you too. Bye. Yeah. But we have Cork was like really special to me because it makes me feel much better that people want to help the world.
Take care of the land we're using.
Because I don't like seeing, like, there's pictures all over the internet of animals eating trash bags or like sea creatures. There's something called Trash Island that's 2 times bigger than Texas. Well, 2 times the size of Texas and 3 or 4 times the size of France. And it's huge, and it's called a trash island because it's just trash combined together. Mm-hmm. And animals live in that area. So if you think about it, us people are the reason why animals are most getting extinct, which suck. But that's why I wanna clean up trash and make sure animals don't die. And like, I want to be a vet when I grow up. I've been studying to be a vet for 4 years now.
You have all kinds of books
4.5 years now, and I still study, and once in a while when I get the time. But yeah, I do know a lot about animals, and it's just I remember in 2nd grade, we learned about Trash Island. That was the first time I found out about Trash Island. And my 2nd grade teacher, she played this video of like the trash on the island and then like the animals of the trash, and I couldn't even look. I just put my head down on the desk like, no, please. I can't watch the turtle get squeezed to death. I can't.
Yeah.
It just upsets me just thinking about it. And that's when I first found out. Well, 1st grade I was iffy about it, but 2nd grade was when I first found out, hey, this is what I want to do. I watch Dr. Pol. I watch Dr. Pol. I know everything now. I studied, I learned, I have a passion for it. I like to do that, and I think, And I know that I will be a vet when I grow up if I can find a job for it.
Oh, I'm sure you'll
and I love animals, and there's no job that I could want better than that, because that's just my passion. I want to do it. And yeah, and I always talked about my cat Chloe, and my music teacher knows that all about my cat, and that's also one of the reasons, because I love my cat, and I need to make sure she's okay and healthy, which she is healthy. But I do want to do lots of being a vet, but I also do love art and music. Those are also my favorite. But yeah, Cork was probably one of my favorites, because we need more people in the world to help
pick up garbage.
Yes. Because if you really do think about it, us humans are one of the reasons why animals are going extinct. If you really do think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're hurting animals, and that's not okay. It's not.
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job helping.
So I'm telling you guys, that's not okay. And yeah, next time you see trash laying around, it doesn't matter what it does kind of matter what it is. If it's like a can or something, pick it up. If it's something gross, just leave it.
Well, yeah, unless you have the
if you have
right
gloves,
stuff to pick it up. Yeah.
If you have gloves, like I obviously wear gloves when I pick up trash, and like if it like we found a pair of pants when we were doing Cork, and obviously you would want gloves. It was gross, and I don't think nobody would want their pants back after the way it looked. No.
They've been out there for a while. But anyways, so
yeah,
we got some gifts to wrap still.
Yes, I gotta wrap my little cousin's gifts.
So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, and I hope you stay tuned in the future and subscribe to our channel for more videos.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I was like shaking. I kept going like this with my legs.